Thank you to Sacred Grounds. So thank you guys. Damien, Kathy.
Welcome. Cheers, everyone.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers to the winter solstice.
The winter solstice.
We
Winter
talked about that a
solstice,
little bit.
yes. Yes.
I love it. Thank you so much. This is
Absolutely.
Okay, so she says, oh, it's Toteev. Toteev. Toteev.
Toteev.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. We appreciate that. So, Damien, well, let's start off with you.
Hey.
Tell us, for people that don't know what Sacred Grounds is, they've been living under a rock.
I was.
Oh my goodness.
Tell us, I guess, maybe a snapshot of what,
Okay.
what Sacred Grounds is. Because there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is. It's a coffee shop. I'm going to summarize it. Culture, community, healing. Right? In
Say that one more time.
culture, community, healing. Right? And everything is based around the center of the coffee shop. And it is a place of positivity, a place that I don't think anywhere in Billings that you can come to and just feel so comfortable and welcomed. You know what I
No,
mean?
very true, because you see me over there a lot. I find it, because I go to a lot of coffee shops for my meetings and things like that. And I think I said this last time, but some of the coffee shops I go into, it's kind of sterile, cold, literally cold.
Uh-huh.
I don't the hard chair. Like, I think they want me to drink my coffee and get the heck out of
Yeah.
it. Whereas
Yeah,
when I go
like
to your place,
everything.
everything's warm, welcoming.
Mhm.
We're just hanging out. There's lots going on, a lot of energy, comfortable chairs.
Thank
It just feels good. So I find myself sitting there for hours. Which is great. I get a
and
lot more work
well,
done.
that's what we want. You know, one of those things I always say, coming from the real estate side and business side, is that connection and networking is one of the most important things. A lot of deals are done at the table,
Right.
not outside,
Mhm.
not outside of, or not inside of the corporate office,
Yeah.
but inside someplace where everyone feels comfortable, welcome, and warming, where you
Mhm.
can talk, and who knows what the next big deal you're going to get right there
Right.
at that table.
Yeah.
So we don't want people coming in.
Important human connections.
Yeah, we don't want people coming in 10 minutes and wanting your chiropractor to come.
Oh
You know,
my gosh, it's so
no.
true. I'm like,
So we just want people to come in, feel welcome, stay as long as you want. Matter of fact, we give tours. You
Yep.
know,
I see
and
that a
it's
lot.
big enough. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
is it your first time here? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, let me give you a tour. You know,
Yeah.
Catherine and April are very happy to do that also. So
Absolutely.
yeah, it's a big enough spot for it.
So, Catherine, what's your role? What do you got going on over there?
Yeah, so I am a licensed massage therapist and holistic body worker. And
Holistic body.
yeah, so I infuse energy healing as well as Ayurvedic practices in my practice. I am the sole owner of Archive Shakti Wellness and Ayurveda. So essentially, Sacred Grounds is my landlord, and we operate as a community. So there has, been some confusion thinking that I work for Sacred Grounds.
Independent contractor.
And
Right?
so you're right. And so, my office sits as you walk in the front door to the right. So I'm those big, beautiful doors that
Ooh, the
McKinsey.
giant doors.
Yeah, the giant
Beautiful.
doors. Those are my doors.
Beautiful.
Walk and you're
inside,
like,
too.
what's behind there?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's my office. And so it's just been a really beautiful space, and my business has grown, and it was an amazing opportunity.
I love that.
Mackenzie and Damien were so gracious. So
They really
yeah.
are gracious people.
Yeah.
As you look on this table, I have all these different words, creativity, persistence, level up, all these great words. But the biggest word across there, I tell everybody all the time, is collaboration. I see it right there.
Yeah.
And that's really it seems like that's really what's happening there. Everyone working
Absolutely.
together for the betterment of everybody.
Yeah,
Right.
I had a friend that came in there one time and said, "You guys are like a mini ball."
Yeah.
I'm like, well, we have a little bit about everything,
Yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah.
Great place to go Christmas shopping.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
What was it? The
retail.
tea. Have you seen the tea selection?
Nope.
I saw it.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't even know.
If you want a cool,
Amazing.
if you have a tea drinker, or even if you don't have a tea drinker, you need to go to Sacred Ground, check out the tea selection. It is hilarious. I felt like I was in a comedy club, like literally reading.
Is there anything we can say on?
I don't know what
Wow.
that is. I think is one of the names.
Oh, there you go.
Well, check
Yeah,
the fine.
but they're pretty funny, and I think that, and it looks like they're like all organically grown,
Yes.
and so I think it, especially for people like Leif who haven't done any Christmas shopping yet.
Right.
Sacred
Tell
Ground
everybody.
would
Thank
be
you very
a-
much.
Shopping suckers, right? There you go.
Procrastinate. I'm right there with you. I still got a list.
Gosh, Saturday I'll be sprinting all over town.
Yeah.
All right,
Stop at
buddy,
Sacred
we'll
Ground.
be open.
No, it's funny because I've never heard of a salt lamp either.
Yeah.
And then walked in there yesterday. You guys got
Yeah.
all kinds of those.
Yes.
I'm learning all kinds of things. I'm learning about smudging, salt
Smudging,
lamps.
that's right.
Yeah.
My whole world is blown right now. It's good though.
Do
Well,
you guys carry sweetgrass there?
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering if you could get it there too.
so until I met and Mackenzie Brown, he's my business partner in all this and everything metaphysical. That's that guy. So
Yeah.
he has a great understanding of a lot of that stuff. And honestly, like you, Leif, and everyone else in this community that don't understand or don't know, it's a great place. It's like come in here and it's like
Yeah.
101.
Yeah.
You know, just come in and understand and
That's true.
see what it's
Really
all
true.
about, right?
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of friends of different religions that come in, and I'm not here to talk about religion or politics, guys.
Right.
That's the first thing. But there's a lot of people that just don't understand and think, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh, what are you guys doing there? Witchery?" I'm like, no.
No, actually.
And by the way, I
That's
had
where we
one
all
person
meet.
ask me straight to my face, and I'm gonna probably be a little on this one. Are you still Christian? I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
Excuse me, but
Yeah.
well, yeah, I still go to church and everything,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you know, it's one of those things
It's all the
they
same.
just don't
people.
understand.
It's
It's
all
Room
the
for
we're a
same.
everybody.
non-denominational,
Room for everybody.
amazing place for people to come together and sit down and be one.
Yeah.
That's
Sit
all
down
it
and be
is.
one. I love that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
April, what's your role over there? What do you got going on?
Oh, thank you. So I own Dragon's Gate Reiki. I am certified I'm a Reiki master, so I can teach Reiki as well. And I'm also,
R-E-I-K-I?
Yes.
Yeah.
so I had to think about it for
Yeah.
a moment. It's still early, guys, and I haven't finished my coffee. And I'm also a certified yoga instructor. So I also provide Reiki classes at Sacred Grounds.
So for people that don't know a lot about Reiki, I've been learning a lot
Yes.
about the energy piece. Tell us a little bit about it.
So Reiki is universal life force energy. And what I love about Reiki is it can do no harm. So if someone's like, I don't buy into this, I don't believe in it.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt you. Please come and try it. See what it might provide to you. It might provide rest and relaxation, or it might be life-changing,
Right?
right? It might
Love that.
provide the key to your healing journey, or it might provide a nap. Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
And the good news is my rates are affordable enough. It's worth the experience.
There you go.
So come give it a try. So,
No reason not
It's
to.
funny you say the very first time I tried meditation, I fell asleep like the first 5 times.
I do every
And I
time.
say to people, is that normal? And they're like, oh, that must mean your body needs a rest.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
But then I've learned as I've gotten more into it that there's times when I can just meditate like even like 10 or 15 minutes in the middle of the day, and that actually recharges
Energizes
me.
you.
Yes,
Mhm.
which I've never thought.
Power
about.
nap.
It is. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
our bodies need it in today's society
Oh,
so
so
much.
true.
So,
So true.
yeah.
I have a
Shauna
question.
Marie says she bought a bunch of gifts there
Hey.
for
See?
people and friends.
Thank you.
Amanda, she listens to our show each and every day. She says, I need to go check this place
Check
out.
it out.
Yes.
Thank you.
Jordan, my friend Jordan, she says, I need to go check this place out. So this is cool. Everybody's learning. We're all learning together.
Yeah. 2950 King Avenue West.
Yeah.
In case you don't know.
It's on King, right? And
Yep.
King, right next to, I don't know, what
Yep,
is it?
it's Fry House Subs and right in the same plaza with Pierce Flooring.
It's
2950
across from
King
Famous
Avenue.
Dave's.
Yes,
right?
yep. And it hurts.
And Hertz.
Hertz,
Yeah, it's a great
yeah.
location.
yeah, we really are in a good spot.
It
Yeah.
I feel like we
Oh,
bring
it's
a
a
lot
killer
to
Took a while
us.
to find that.
Plenty of parking.
Mhm.
The fun thing I find is like that place is big. How many square feet you got?
So it's a little bit over 5,000 square
Wow, that is big.
feet. Yeah. So
So how did you guys come up with the idea of okay, it's a coffee shop. That's like the hub. But those all these people collaborating, doing all these things.
Yeah,
You got the grow,
so-
all these things you got going on. How did that come about as far as like that brainstorming,
Right.
strategy?
Well, the big thing, the big story is Mackenzie Brown. So Mackenzie Brown tells me the story of, I think it was fourth grade. He said?
grade.
Fourth grade. He wrote a paper or an
He had,
assignment
he had
or
a presentation.
a presentation that he, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Clearing it up for me. A big presentation on this. And he, I guess I'm going to use the word foresaw this.
Yeah.
And so Mackenzie and AJ and
Planted
I,
a vision and
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
we're friends probably 10 years ago and or much longer than that. And I helped them buy a home and they had a retail spot a year ago, about a year and a half ago.
It was probably closer to 2 years.
2 years?
ago.
Okay.
Yeah, because this building, I mean, it took a while,
Right.
like
This-
almost 18 months to build what they have
It took
now.
a while.
It was, and being somebody that was part of, the
You know, in the beginning.
I was there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was there
in the small
beginning.
retail spot when they had in the Heights.
I wasn't there,
Okay.
but when they were transitioning and planning on expanding, that's when we had sat down and talked about me joining them. And it was a long journey. Like the grit and determination.
Oh my
was
gosh.
I think he's talking about
absolutely
the flooring
amazing.
he was working on that one day.
That flooring alone took
Yeah.
3.5 weeks to complete. And
Yeah.
it's literally myself, AJ, Mackenzie, and the help of a lot of you guys,
Everybody pitching
buffing everything down. And it was crazy, renting a lot of equipment and just getting it done. But it was when they were ready to expand, they asked me to help them look for a bigger place. And at that point in time, you know, looking around, we couldn't find anything. We did find something, but it wasn't the right fit. And then they came to me about a month and a half later after that, I think, and sat down with me and talked about their vision of what they really wanted. And I was like, I don't know much about the metaphysical part, but I do know business, and
Right.
I do
Put it
know
together.
coffee to an extent. I did the numbers. I was like, holy cheese and rice, this is amazing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so outside that, if my mind shifted outside of the investment part and looked at what it could do for the community and what it currently is right now, the CAD drawings that Mackenzie had, if I were to show them to you right now, it came from his mind, and it literally looks exactly of what he wanted to be. I got chills talking about it right now.
That's so cool.
And so it's a place for, like I said in the beginning, for the community to come together, be one, enjoy its culture, enjoy the people, and just be Billings, you know?
Yeah.
So
Just be Billings. I got a couple comments here. Shauna said her Dragon's Gate Reiki session was life-changing.
Thank you,
Yes.
Awesome.
So we said Sacred Grounds is so excited to have Dragon's Gate Reiki teaching the youth with April's class, Tiny Dragon Asanas.
Oh, that's cool.
So we have some other stuff that you guys are doing there too outside for the classes. You got, I mean, can you talk about that?
Well, okay. So first of all, I want to say that as a plus size individual, that April's yoga class is phenomenal. I have done
That's a
all
great one.
sorts of yoga. I've done hot yoga. I've done Ashtanga yoga. I've done it. Like, there's so many things.
All the yogas.
And her class truly is inclusive. And I've talked to so many people that are like,
Afraid to go because
I'm afraid to go. I'm not flexible. First of all, yoga is not about flexibility. And so I just want to give like a mad shout out to April because she has built an amazing class, and it's also very affordable.
Yeah.
So I want her to talk a little bit more about her class. But
Yes.
as somebody that attends her class and has watched her build this, it's been really, really beautiful.
It's
So,
grown. It's grown.
yeah, and it's growing. So
Yeah.
so you get
Check
in.
it out.
So,
Get
So-
it on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Get it
Right?
I love that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask a question before we're going to run to a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the masquerade ball and
Oh, yay.
more things, and then we'll be right back. Billings, Kicking with the Leif, 95 Go Wolf.
My coffee is kicking in.
Coffee's what?
Kicking in.
Coffee's kicking in.
did you get the dirty chai?
I did.
It's the best.
I know.
I had to get it too.
On
Yeah.
Facebook, I'm always like,
I need
listen
one of this.
here, it's
Well,
the
let's try
best. It's the best dirty chai in Billings. Truly,
Yeah.
it's so good.
It's just like a chai with a shot of espresso, but I think they do a little bit. They have turmeric in it.
They do. So
Right,
it's
so
a little bit. It has
different.
a little bit of spice to it, so it's not
Yep.
super sweet.
Yeah,
It's very good.
yeah, it's yummy. I
The
freaking love it.
espresso too is that they use from Brownworks, and sorry guys, it's not from Montana,
That's all
right?
right.
Yeah.
But it's from Portland, Oregon, and I tell you,
Really good.
it
Yeah.
makes a big difference.
Yeah.
you know?
It's so good.
Okay.
And as somebody that I'm kind of a coffee snob, and I was a little
So is
concerned.
Chris. That I brought my fiance.
I was so concerned. I was like, what if the coffee's
haven't-
bad?
Right.
And I was like, what if the coffee's bad? And then I tasted it and I was like,
I guess we're good there.
jackpot. Jackpot. It's so good.
Found your
Yeah,
own.
good morning, buddy. How you doing?
That's what
How's
Chris
everything
said.
in New York?
And that's his thing too. Is like
Mhm.
he's a big coffee snob, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, the coffee's good."
Oh,
he
that's
loves
awesome.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll sell them there now.
Yeah. And so like as you know, I'm constantly making appointments, coffee appointments, lunch appointments, things like that. I was like so happy to find an alternative place that's
Oh,
like
thank you.
super cool. Like,
So comfortable.
oh my
Yeah.
God, the teal couches I'm like in
Yeah.
love with. That's like my jam. Those rocking chairs,
It's a
like,
deal, Jordan.
yeah, it's so awesome there.
Well,
I really like it.
if I'm telling people, as long as the Grove is not, utilized or being taken care of, and if you have a large group, we'll just set it up. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, we had a bunch of moms, and the day before, last couple of weeks ago, I had a bunch of moms come in with their kids,
Yeah.
and we just put Elf on, and kids had the blankets there, and
Oh my
Oh,
gosh, I
yeah.
love that.
yeah, just
Yeah.
hang out,
That's not everything.
Well, I was thinking about like doing like hosting workshops,
Mhm.
and you need, for the work I'm doing, you need the space to be a neutral space, right?
Mhm.
So I think that
Good
might
point.
be a good location to,
Oh.
have
It's a
this.
great idea. I've never thought about that. That's really true.
Let us know.
Yeah, we're doing our pilot program with survivors of human trafficking and abuse starting in, I think it's going to be the beginning of March, and it's a 4-week program, and we meet once a week. So yeah, we'll talk about that. And that's one of the thoughts that I had when I was there that day. If you kind of take me a tour, there's probably going to be 10 to 20 people.
Yeah. We hold seating wise, if you're doing like a lecture, we can hold 40 comfortable
Perfect.
sitting.
It needs to, and
Yeah.
they do class. I mean, it's classroom style.
Mhm.
So there is but I mean, I would love to even meet with all the different vendors there to maybe incorporate something into, you know what I'm saying? There's probably a lot. I mean, they're going to bring a lot of stuff, right?
Oh,
So,
that's pretty cool.
yeah. So there might be an opportunity for us to maybe work with some of the vendors there to do some work with them
That is
Yeah.
while they're there,
awesome.
right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
No doubt. Thank you.
Yeah, super cool.
Well, you guys got business cards on you?
I know.
We are.
I know. I'll find you.
You
I'm
know how
gonna
to
be.
find me.
I'm gonna be there the day after Christmas. I already scheduled a coffee there with them.
Oh,
Potential.
yeah. That's exciting.
Hi, Terry. I heard that.
April, you were talking to Mary. That's cool.
Yes. She's so sweet.
She is. She literally watches every day.
Aw.
Yeah.
There's some people that are just there every day, just like clockwork. It's
Her
amazing.
son is an amazing artist.
Really?
They do a lot of events at
Okay.
Sacred Grounds.
Okay.
It's
So
art-
definitely keep an eye on.
Art Unleashed.
Yep.
They are
Art
doing once
Unleashed.
a month, and they have the Grove, and they have different vendors, and
It's really
Jordan has amazing artwork that he does. So yeah,
That's
it's really
cool.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that. And how do you? Okay, I'm gonna wait because you said like doing it. But I want to know like how do people participate on the vendor side? Like, is there
Yeah.
opportunity?
You hold that
there?
question.
Yeah.
Yep. We're just opening it for you to ask you.
I will.
Yeah.
You guys are all jumping ahead.
I know.
I actually will have an
That's a great
opportunity
question.
to explain some of that.
We're
Okay,
gonna have to
good.
have a part 2.
You.
It's coming back here again.
Good. Oh, is that what Mackenzie wants you to chat about?
Yeah, but
April?
you should
Yeah.
probably do
What's that?
masquerade first, and then I'll do the announcement because
Oh.
my event is.
We are at
after
30
masquerade.
seconds, y'all.
Oh, we
Perfect.
have an announcement.
You remember
Right.
this? Is
I'm
anybody?
gonna be
You're probably
30
old
this
enough.
Yay.
When,
Probably old enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. What this is in my plate. Thanks,
When they
Mackenzie.
sit
Well,
down, the kids will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
that's how we roll, I guess.
Yeah, that's how we roll, that's
right.
I'm happy.
We just work there.
I-
we don't know
Apparently,
anything.
I just work there.
Yeah, we just work there. They take care of us, Dave.
Yeah,
We
thank
We
you.
got you covered.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
All right, Tony's, we're back. Kicking with Leif on 98.5 The Wolf. Good morning, everybody. As you can hear, everybody here is having a great time.
That's what we do around here.
Right.
This is how we do it.
Mhm.
So you had a question. You want to ask that one?
Yes, and I
Real
think
quick,
it's going to
so
lead
for
them into some discussion. So we talked about how let me stand up. We talked about how they have different vendors there at Sacred Grounds and artists and creatives. And I was just chatting about doing a workshop there, getting some space to do a workshop there. But how do we find out more about, are the vendors like already set in place? Is there a chance to maybe work with Sacred Ground on the vendor side or the artistic side? Maybe want to showcase our art there, or so how can we get involved in that sense, if we can?
Yeah, no. So there's 3 parts of that question. So there's the retail section. So that we do have commissioned work. So if anybody's interested in having their jewelry or soaps or whatever in our retail spot, contact myself and Mackenzie.
Okay.
And what we can do is have it come in. We'll talk to you about pricing and all that stuff. You may already have a pricing, and then we'll set everything up for you.
Awesome.
So we'll make space. We have, oh my gosh, Mackenzie's gonna kill me, but we probably have over 20 people, already in there, including these ladies. They have some amazing stuff, which flies off the shelf, by the way. Thank you very much.
It does, and I'm really proud of that.
And
Thank
so,
you
and
for our
we're
community.
very, very proud to support our community that way, to come in and showcase their work.
Awesome.
The other part of that is the art part. And so we do have, actually, there's 4 parts. We do have a youth art section that we can commission the youth work on 17 and under, right?
Okay.
So anyone 17 and under can bring their art pieces every month. We
write
change it
this
out
down.
every month. And then inside the Grove, our auditorium area with the stage, we also we have adult artists. And so we separate 2 adult artists every month inside the Grove. All right. Third part of this is the venue itself, and if someone wants to rent it out or use it, we have a rate sheet that we're more than happy. I mean, it can be a baby shower. It can be, I know Riverstone Health had a retreat there for 2 days. It was amazing. Thank you guys very much for the support. And then the final component, the fourth, is artists. We're trying to bring music to music's already at the West End, all right, but it's a different kind of music within our Grove, and it's like a listening room. The next one we're going to have is Clark on December 29th, is with Rhythm and Vibes. He's going to be coming in there. It is going to be soulful blues and R&B, and he is absolutely amazing. He's going to be at the winery this weekend. So if you guys want to check him out before coming, he's amazing. So I know ours is more of an easy listening, instrumental. We do have karaoke as well as open mics that people could participate. So
nice.
We hold a lot. Hopefully that answered your question.
It does. Nope. I have a question about so I noticed that you talked about young artists and adult artists. What about senior artists? And that's not the word I want to use, but older adults is the more appropriate term. And I say that because like at St. John's, we have older artists there that are very accomplished. Some are just starting their journey, but we would love, that would be a great collaboration.
You know what? How I see that would be either they can go on the wall or we can have an event for them.
Yeah,
right?
That sounds
That'd be amazing.
And just highlight that for the weekend or that day or whatever the case may be, and have people come in and purchase art, take a look at art, whatever the case may be. I'd love to have that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna connect you with our activities director at St. John's, and you guys can figure that out.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's all about,
Yeah,
right?
really
Why not?
I love that. Yeah.
This is the craziest thing. So the gals, Sherry and Leslie were here. You do a lot of work in the space that they do.
Yep.
And you guys were having a raucous good time, making connections, planning, all these things, just all these connections. It was really cool. And then here it's happening again.
Of course.
And then I'm watching it online. These people that don't even know each other, they're all, let's go have coffee at the Grove. Let's go do this at the Grove. Let's go do this. I did not ever plan on that. The guests, the co-hosts, all the people that come on, the community, that they would start connecting via the show, just having this platform for them, just like you guys have a great platform for people to connect there. So we're all on the same page, doing the same thing, right? Just different ways, right?
You know how to do it, Leif, I tell you.
Well, I'm just thrilled to be a part of it. It's humbling, to be honest with you.
And we do have, you have an event coming up in New Year's. Let's talk about that.
All right, this is
Speaking of the Grove.
Yeah.
This
So, the whole place, all right? So really excited to announce, many of you guys have already heard it within Sacred Grounds community and in some on my social media, but we are going to have, I'm still going to say this, quote unquote, I think the very first dry, meaning non-alcoholic, New Year's Eve masquerade themed Enchanted Forest New Year's Eve party.
Nice.
At 2950 King Avenue West at Sacred Grounds. So that is starts at 8 p.m. Tickets are $50 a piece. So I don't think it's going to break the bank to have a great time.
Yeah.
No, and what does that include?
What does that
Right.
include? What
So,
oh
my gosh, I'm going to get my paperwork and I can't read this. Oh my gosh, it's so
I
small.
can tell you, I can help you out here.
Help me out here.
Music provided by DJ City Sick.
Ooh, there you go.
Food provided by Littleton Luck Specialty Foods. Ambient performers April Fawn, Evening Star, and Cody Reel.
Love
Very
it.
That's
cool.
it.
I think
That's
that's
gonna be
worth
fun.
$50.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that's a
Oh,
fun night to be
The
safe,
DJ,
to
the-
get home safe,
Thank you.
to have all
yes.
those things.
Yeah.
And parking is so good.
Yeah,
You
there's
don't
gonna be
have to
parking.
fight
There's
parking
lots of
downtown.
parking, yeah.
You know.
Just
Yeah.
come out on, and
Yeah.
everything is downtown, I think. So for
Yeah,
those that are on the
exactly.
west end that
Yeah.
live further out, can just easily come.
I like that it's on the west end.
15
too.
and older, you know. But yeah, it's to be a great time. We're really excited.
So that's a safe space for teens.
Very
Yeah,
safe.
15
Did hear that.
and older,
We've
yeah.
already started theming out
Yeah.
the venue with tons of vegetation already.
Oh,
Thank
Oh,
you,
so like it looks
Mackenzie.
like a forest.
Yes.
Yeah, and so we highly would love for everyone to come dressed up. You
That'd
know,
be
it'd be fun, and you don't have to, right?
Yeah.
It's just come out, have a great time, enjoy yourself, meet new people in a very, very safe space.
Yes. It's
Awesome.
gonna be a blast. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen, well, if you came to our last event, you saw some, but Mackenzie does a phenomenal
Oh my
job
gosh, that
of
guy.
bringing imagination to life. His visions are just
Ooh,
spectacular.
I love that.
So please, if you're curious, just come check this out. I mean, he creates magic. Just come and enjoy this.
Truly
It's gonna be
creates
fun.
magic.
I love
I
that.
have clients every time they come in, they're like, it's different.
Yeah.
They're like, I love it. You do such an amazing job. And I'm like, I have nothing to do with any of this. Like, Mackenzie is the visionary.
The
I'm
most
like,
I can ever
thank
do
you,
is just
like-
lift something for him
Yeah.
and put it somewhere.
Yeah.
'Cause he does
Every part is
everything.
needed, David. Every part is needed, right?
Right?
So
So back to my point. This is funny. April. Oh, it's just Sean is saying to April. April, like, good morning. Let's find the time to connect after Christmas. You can find out if there's one of those flowers for me to purchase. Oh my gosh, isn't that cool?
she's so sweet.
She is so sweet.
She's
All
so
good
sweet.
people doing good things.
I think she's talking about a rose of Jericho. I might be wrong.
Okay.
Ooh, what is
That's-
a
ooh,
tell
what
us
is it?
about
What is it?
that?
Yeah,
Rose
what
of
is that?
Jericho.
Those are going to be in our store at Sacred Grounds. And I'm just going to tell you right now, they make amazing gifts. I have one in my office. I think that's what she's talking about. She saw one. They're actually pretty ancient. They are flowers they're like tumbleweeds almost. They would roll through the desert, and when they found water, they would finally bloom. And they're
What?
beautiful.
Wow.
And I was telling her, like, a lot of people propose with them. They put a ring or a jewel in it, and it would close around it when it dried up. And then when it found water, it would go, whoop.
Oh my gosh,
What is
that's
happening?
awesome. I want one.
So I had one in my office with water blooming.
Wow.
And they bloom almost instantly. No joke. It's really wild. It's like, I found water. And then you take it out and it dries up the next day.
And then how
Wow.
long does it last?
Forever.
Ever.
And
And
ever.
eternity.
And
Wow.
ever. And that's why it's
They're
called the Rose of Jericho.
Ah.
Google them. They're
We're gonna
magnificent.
get a large supply of that.
So-
Sean said yes, that's the one she's
Can I
Perfect.
put I
I'll get you one,
order
girl.
those. That's my, and I
So-
want one too. I want to order that.
I want to circle back to events and vendors
Okay.
because
Because I
Go
can't
for
wait to hear this.
I'm sorry, Damien. In my
David's like,
defense,
what's happening now?
I'm busy and I have an ADHD.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mark your calendars.
Mark your calendar.
Drum roll.
This is an unveiling right here.
Yeah, apparently.
It's an unveiling. March 16th,
Ooh.
Mackenzie and I will delight the senses with another vendor event.
March 16th.
Yeah,
Yes.
March 15th.
St. Patty's Day event.
Yes.
Alright.
So we had one for Christmas. We did the
Was
holiday
amazing.
shopping experience and it was phenomenal. I don't
Yes.
know if you came
So
through. It
much
was
fun.
amazing. It was fun. You know, we really went all out and we want to do this again around St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
We love that event and we're going to decorate like crazy. And it's a great opportunity for vendors
Yeah.
to come in
Okay.
and share their wares with us, right?
Irish.
To
Underwears or just? Oh, weird.
you have a lot to learn. man.
Still learning about
The
this.
wears, David, the wears, not the
To
underwear.
be fair, you share.
Again,
If you sell
this-
underwear, I mean,
Again.
put in your application. I'll talk.
just like in the last hour, I've lost total control. On this.
Yeah. So that being said, we're really excited. So if you are a vendor and you want to get in touch with us, you can get in touch with Mackenzie or I. We don't have our application created quite yet for this event, but we will. And just like last time, we'll have room for about 12 vendors.
Cool.
So we're very, very
Nice.
excited.
Yeah, that's
It's
awesome.
just funny because of the Rose of Jericho story. Amanda Thompson says, I'm coming down. I need to get one of those.
Yeah,
No.
me too.
Awesome.
They're amazing.
They
They,
are.
really, really are amazing. And they do last forever.
Wow, that's
That's
beautiful.
crazy. I want one in my office.
Right?
I want one.
Yeah.
They just remind us that we can live again. We rise again.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mic drop.
Tiny shit. I don't know what else to say. It's just crazy. No, I think one of the takeaways I'm taking right now is that every time I go in there, it's going to be different.
Yeah,
You know, it's going to look
absolutely.
different, feel different.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Highlighting the community, highlighting artists, highlighting music, readings, the Reiki, the massage, the yoga.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's really
Yeah.
great though.
Yeah.
What a
Thank
great
you.
energy.
Thank you. Thank you.
And plus, you guys are like always there.
Yeah. Well.
We laugh.
Yes. Well, AJ and Mackenzie are all those guys.
Yeah, they're
they
working
need,
so hard.
They need a break. Yeah. So
What are the hours? We haven't even talked about that.
So right now we have winter hours from 7 to 9.
7 to 9.
But
7 in the morning till 9 at night.
that's correct. And so for a lot of students out there that need to study, we're a great space for that.
This sounds like a really small, but it's big to me.
Mhm.
Is that there's I can plug my laptop in, but thousands of places.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
absolutely love it
I
because
love
I go
it
to
too.
some places I can.
That was really
True.
thought through. Like
I
that
mean,
was
seriously,
really
it's a little thing,
intentional.
but it's like
It was so intentional. Like
Yeah,
I
it was.
mean, when we're talking about even like the spacing of the tables, like
Mm-hmm.
everything was
Mhm.
intentional. And we had talked about like, again, I'm just gonna talk about, I'm a plus size person and like, how do I feel walking into a space when I'm like,
right.
I'm like, how do I feel? You know?
Right.
Yes.
And the chairs, like, we talk about the comfortability of the chairs.
Mhm.
They trialed the chairs.
Yeah.
Like there was so much thought.
I've tried all of them. I go to the leather
But
down
they
the
would-
hall.
Yeah. Oh,
They would trial stuff and return it and be like, this is not what we
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
And there was just so much thought, preliminary thought, and
Very
energy
thoughtful. You are 100% right.
put
I've
into
used that word
this
thinking
space.
about that.
And it's amazing,
Mhm.
Thank you,
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because, I'm an in-house practitioner. I'm saying it because
It
there was
is.
so much thought
Here's
and
another
energy.
question from a listener. She says, question, can you tell me if I have my massage license in Montana, do you offer space for this unicorn massage therapist?
Well,
Yes.
we do. We
Yes,
have
we
a
do.
guest practitioners room. Actually, yep. So we do have a guest practitioners room that can be rented out, and actually Mackenzie's using it today, so you come on in and hang out with Mackenzie.
Mm-hmm.
But just come talk to myself or Mackenzie, and we can schedule a time for a day, a week, or a reoccurring
Sure.
time. We've
Very
had
cool.
a number of vendors. We had IV therapy in there already.
I was there for that. That looks cool.
Yeah, a number of vendors have already been in there, so it's great. Just come by and take a look at it.
My friend Jordan says they are bringing the community together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I do have to say one thing. One of the most things I love telling people this is almost every time someone leaves, the most important review that we get is thank you for being here.
Yep.
Thank you for being here. That is the most, and it's
That's got to
almost,
feel good, doesn't it?
oh, I got goosebumps thinking about it right now. Honestly, it's just an amazing place.
Very cool.
Really, really. You had a tour, you said?
I did.
Nice.
I brought a gift for you. He brought us coffee. I brought you salsa.
Yay!
Wow.
Salsa.
So-
Thank you, salsa.
Right now,
Lady Share.
yes.
Definitely, thank you. Medium spicy.
It is
Uh-huh.
medium,
All right,
and
okay, perfect.
it's a sweet and spicy salsa. It's all organic, homemade.
Right.
When
Thank
we
you.
were in Vegas, the Trader Joe's picked up our salsa because we were a local purveyor, and so.
Wow, that's
That is so
awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, but now we're in Billings.
What?
So we're gonna I think that's gonna be our one thing that we're gonna focus on is really getting the salsa. Yeah, we're gonna create a salsa subscription for people.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Salsa
Salsa and
subscription?
Yeah.
What?
I gotta find out if we can carry salsa.
I was like,
Yeah.
that.
Right?
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I know if we do have a commercial license.
I didn't just realize how many people are actually addicted to salsa and like chips and salsa. Like
Oh, yeah.
that's,
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Good chips and
Oh,
salsa.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like just gonna be our one thing. The salsa company, the salsa store, salsa Mercado. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but and that's all we're gonna do is just salsa and like chips and that's it.
Yeah.
Literally.
We're here for it.
Yeah.
Yes, we support
like,
you.
yeah, we
Yeah.
support you.
Love
Okay, we-
salsa.
I already subscribed.
We do Juanita's chips because they're like the best cheap chips
Oh,
ever.
absolutely.
They
And
are.
they're salty. They've
Yes.
got like that.
They have some new flavors too, but check them
What?
out. Yeah, there's
Okay.
There's like it's like a Dorito throwback one. It's sweet and chili, and then they have like a lime one. Yeah, they're both really
Can I
good.
mention one thing I forgot
Please.
about? We, Shauna Marie, thank you very much, provided us 4 tickets for the Holiday Lights.
Oh,
And
yes.
yeah, and we have a scavenger hunt going on. And so if anybody's available through Friday, what we like to do is have anybody come and we have a little piece of paper that we can give you and you have to go around look for 3
Oh,
items. The
smart.
first
And the holiday
person
lights, or at your
at our location.
Okay.
At our location. And if the first person that comes in, asks for that piece of paper and finds it, they get 4 tickets.
I'm
Oh,
surprised
that's
I'm
nice.
surprised nobody has done it yet because I was looking.
Did you find
I
it?
love
I
scavenger
found
hunts.
2 of them.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find the third.
Which one did you find?
I can't find the penguin.
Exactly. I did
was
that
like-
one.
So right away I was like, there's the hat, there's the thingy, and then I'm like,
The
where
thingy
is?
thing.
Yeah. I'm like, where is the penguin?
Just can't give it away.
Like, so yeah, but
I love
it's
scavenger
fun.
hunts.
Yeah.
I go to World
Yeah.
Market. It's like a tradition. Every holiday season, they have like the find the gnome or find the
Mhm.
unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
I
get
didn't know they did that.
cash, like, and yeah, they
Well, now you're gonna have to start going to Sacred Ground.
I know. I need
Yeah,
to
you
come
can
find
come
the
find it.
penguin.
I know
Fly-
where
fly
we
the sauce.
are, and
You
I'm
do?
willing to be bribed.
That's
Nice. See? Don't you worry, girl. I got you covered.
The holiday lights are beautiful. They're
They
Yeah.
are
absolutely.
15 million lights.
I tell you, I'm from a big city, Brooklyn, New York, and we go out, and I tell you, that's one
We're
of the
going
most
this weekend.
fascinating.
Isn't that like
displays.
the fourth largest or something?
That's what I've been
That's
hearing.
what Shauna
Fourth-
said,
Fourth or
yeah.
fifth, I think,
Fourth,
yeah.
fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Way to go, Shauna, and your
Yes, it's,
crew.
Yeah, love
You did
Shauna.
amazing.
Love her.
Jordan says my hubby is a salsa addict, so there's
Okay.
another customer for
Yeah.
you.
Prescriptions
are like
Yes,
Yeah,
and
they
then
are.
Shauna says, yes, this girl's all about salsa chips. Heather rest this next coffee. I need salsa, please.
Okay, I know. Everybody's
That's
like,
another
"Get that order."
salsa
Yeah.
subscription.
Just imagine, like, you don't have to go get it, and you can get it delivered. We're
See,
gonna-
you were
yeah.
just here to like, compliment me before the show. Now you're like a
I know.
salsa subscription.
Yeah. This is the
She's just
benefits.
plugging wherever she
That's
can.
right. That's how we roll.
I love it. Billies. So 2950 King Avenue West, Sacred Grounds 21@gmail.com if you need to get a hold of them. sacredgroundstudio.com. Go check it out. Coffee Healing Community at Sacred Grounds Healing and Art Studio, the Coffee Den and the Grove.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
thanks for being here.
Thank you for
It was a
having
lot
us.
of
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's funny because people say to me, "Is that whole radio thing? Is that like fun?" I'm like, "You have no idea."
Yeah.
Today was a great example.
And
of
yeah,
Oh, thank you.
start your
laughing,
day
enjoying each
positive
other.
every day. Awesome.
Love and
Good
laughter
times,
are
good
very
times.
healing. That's just a true story.
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you
no,
for
thank you
having
guys for being here.
Yeah. Thanks for
Thanks for
having
the
us.
coffee.
It was fun.
Thanks for
Thank
the
you for
coffee.
the
Fun to
coffee.
see you guys soon.
That
Best
dirty
dirty
chai.
chai. Best
That's
dirty
Just
right.
Dirty Chai Billings. I'm always plugging it on my Facebook.
Yeah,
Just Dirty Chai.
it is. So good.
All right, Billy, we're going to roll to a break. We'll be back. Kicking it with Leif, 98.5 The Wolf.
Awesome.